You're timing your departure home pretty soon, aren't you?
It's not my time. Some clerk in Baghdad with an air conditioner far better than what I sleep under. Finally typed the name Benjamin Harris in his computer. That computer talked to the big one in D.C. and bottom line, not a commercial flight on standby.
Still worried about Kenny's family?
I can't get him out of my mind. He was smart, but such a goofball. His mother still directs the children's choir at church. A long time ago, it seems there's a certain 5-year-old named Kenny who sang way too loud. Was always a little off key and kept getting in trouble. For some reason, his mom got drafted to direct the choir. Right here, kids never catch a break.
Did his mom make him the star of the show?
Are you kidding? Whether she planned it or not, he was the show. No matter where she put him. Shepherd, angel, wise man, sheep.
Sheep?
Yeah, red-haired sheep were very popular in Bible times. Didn't they do anything in Sunday school?
Oh, I probably slept in that day.
Yeah, people at church always end up talking about Kenny. Maybe I got into middle school and high school. He'd always show up somewhere that could be seen. You see all these children in really cute Bible outfits. There's one red-haired goofball in the bathroom standing on him. It's a small church. Kenny and the stable got to be one of our Christmas traditions.
Kids didn't mind?
Are you kidding me? Mom would be there. He loved kids. Over here, he was always the first guy on the Hummer to walk up to a kid on the street, offer him a stick of gum or a piece of candy or something. He was down on one knee talking to a little girl.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It's okay, Jess. I remember the red-haired friends smiling after us, but then was looking swords around the street. The cowards who made that homemade Bob didn't even care they took out a little kid along with Kenny.
It's not. You gonna be a little popular?
Who else can? Jess, you ever prayed? I don't hear anything from God, and to be honest, after what I've seen, I have to wonder if he really hears anything.
I like to think he does.
I've been asking God to give me answers for a lot of stuff. I'm not even sure where to begin.
There's no question it's disappeared. Do you see it?
You're asking these eyes?
If the truly heralded the king.
If is the word if being found in the vocabulary of faith? It was there. The moving in the heavens. God revealed its meaning, and we traveled in search of the king.
What do you even say to a king?
A wise man once said, let your words be few in the presence of the king. Our presence will say more than flowery words that evaporate, even as you speak.
I'm afraid I look like a fool.
God has called us, protects us. He sent us Lord to summon us. It is but a small thing for him to give speech to the stuttering tongue.
The unexpected, the unanticipated, the unknown. How often we expect a well-mapped, fully lit road when God expects a single small step of faith, illuminated only by His Word. In a world jaded by spectacle, God chose to speak with simplicity. It should be no surprise that shepherds were chosen to hear the mystery of the ages, now revealed in the manger in Bethlehem.
Gloria,
sure I can tell you anymore. It all happened so fast. The details are blurry. Could he...
Benji, it's okay. I got most of the details from your captain.
Thomas.
Yes, Thomas. It sounded from his letter like he really knew Kenny, like he cared about him.
It was hard for anyone not to like Kenny.
And he died with a child.
Yes, ma'am. It warns us to be careful, but sometimes when you see the poverty, kids standing by the side of the street crying, you feel like we gotta do something.
Well, I guess it makes it a little better knowing he died helping a child, and no mother likes to send her son to war.
If it makes a difference, we believe in what we're doing.
What makes a difference to me is knowing he died doing what was second nature to him, helping someone.
That's true. Mrs. Carlisle, you seem, well,
What, you expected me to be all in black so mourning my son?
man, I don't think.
Trust me, Benji. I shed the tears. I faced the sleepless nights. I cried myself to sleep more times than I'd like to admit. I talked to neighbors who didn't know what to say, and friends who didn't know when to shut up. It all hurt. It still hurts. Somehow God's managed to give me a little bit of peace to all this.
Peace. The son came home in
In a box. I've heard the phrase, Benji. I wept in front of that box. I cried my heart out to God. What I didn't know was God was already speaking to me. I just didn't want to hear what he had to say at the time.
What did he say?
Well, he showed me the futility of my dreams and the pettiness of my desires, all against the backdrop of his purpose. He showed me that Penny's death did matter. It wasn't meaningless.
That's what I can't get my mind around.
I keep this letter for those times when I get really weepy and think I might just lose it. It came about a week or two before. He wrote, Mom, the only way anyone over here will ever hear the gospel is to see it lived out before them, even if it's in the life of an American soldier. In this hot, dry desert, Jesus wants me to hand out living water, one cup at a time, one person at a time. Then just that little girl was more than just a piece of candy. In the eyes of heaven, it was a cup of living water.
I still can't get my mind around that. I'm glad you feel that way, but I'm sorry. It's just, I've got a long ways to go before I get to that destination.
That's okay. You know, they asked me to direct the children's choir again this year. Wow, this year was just a little too.
Folks will understand.
There still wasn't anyone to direct the music, so the pastor decided to go with a live nativity scene on the church's front lawn. Here I am baking cookies for it. You know what's going to hurt most about tonight?
What's that?
Not seeing Kenny somewhere in the scene.